back here at Nomad RVs in Toms River, New Jersey. Today I met up with Steve, and Steve's going to give us a tour of his newest camper van creation. So join us.
Patrick, I appreciate you coming back to check out the newest model. This is the Castaway 22NS. That is for north-south bed. You'll see that when we get inside. It's RVIA certified. On the outside, we'll show you real quick. We have a Fiala awning. It's manual awning. It's great stuff. Bug screen is rolled up for the video, but it's magnet on this side. The zipper on the other side. There's an outlet you can use inside or outside in case you want to do the induction cooktop, in different multiple places. The inside you'll see on the ceiling, it's going to come with the smoke/CO detectors, fire extinguisher right by the door. We're going to pop inside and really show you what this looks like. So up front, always from us, we're maxing out the options on this. The 10.25 screen, navigation, swivel seats, heated leather. So you're getting really great value from the chassis alone. Above is always going to come with the vanlife components headliner shelf. It has the option to put a curtain across here if you didn't want to use all your insulated window shades, which come standard on these. So this is aesthetic teak. There's other options for this too. We always do 1/2 inch polyiso, 3/4 inch subfloor, and then our waterproof flooring on top of that. On the topic of insulation, it's insulated in the walls and the ceiling. There's double layer in the walls, single in the ceiling. Great R value out of that. And then we're going to work our way around. So with this model, it's going to come with a broad arrow window. This pops out, awnings out so you can have it open in the rain. There's a bug screen and a blackout shade for at night. That's going to come standard with a big seat here. With the swivel seats and the table here, you're able to seat people, different multiple areas and all that. It's going to come with a seatbelt too. So this will be a seats 3, sleeps 3. The option for sleeping is when the swivel front seat, you can make the bed across there, or there's optional mattresses for across the front seats too. Inside that bench, this one is already sold, so customer added a nice little Honeywell safe to that. Plus you got a ton of storage inside. You're going to have choice of your sunbrella fabric. They're 3-inch memory foam cushions, but you're going to have choice of the actual color of that itself too. You're going to have USB, a cigarette lighter. That way if you have something other than USB, if I can open it, there you go. And you got the USB on the other side. That way plenty of way to charge things, then you're always your 110. Above it, you got your roof locker storage. Some people use this for pantry, meaning that there's so much storage in the back when we get to there. Right above me is the Max Air fan. You're going to have dimmable lights in the ceiling. It's going to come with the 1/4 inch cedar. There's a couple other options for ceiling, but this is our main option that everyone goes with, pretty much our standard. On this wall, you have your ceiling lights, dimmable, and also your shower lights. That's going to come with the Nautilus shower door, self-cleaning. This customer went with a Dometic cassette toilet. We have composting toilet options and stuff like that, which will you can choose through. We went with a nice black standard look. The white marble tile, there's a few options color-wise for the shower tiles too. And then behind me is your massive bed. So that's your queen size. It's a true queen, 60 by 80. There's actually a little storage on both sides too. You're not trying to stuff your blankets in there. Everything is easily done. Then above there, you're going to have gigantic 6-foot storage on both sides. You're going to briefly see a bug screen back there. We'll show you when we get to the back. You're going to see your Dometic RTX 2000 12-volt air conditioning. You're going to have also the broad arrow windows on both sides for crossbreeds. They awning out. Again, bug shade and then night shade. And then you can't see from this angle, but there is night lights in the back with USBs for charging phones and stuff. Your bed is always vented. No issues there. You got your Dometic CRX 110 liter, true stainless, has the freezer inside. You're probably wondering how you get into the bed, being it's so high, but there's a little drawer that pulls out here. Now you're able to step on that and get inside, rated for 300 pounds, so you'll be okay. While we're in the kitchen, then you're going to have a bunch of drawers. So there's 3 additional drawers in here. Plenty of space for everything you want. You're going to have a pull-out pantry with nice deep drawers. The ladies' favorite for some reason, a little sponge spot. And then inside here, you'll see a macerator pump and then your induction cooktop. So that's going to shoot the water from here to your 20-gallon gray tank underneath the van. It's going to come with a cutting board, drying rack, all your stuff in there. Options for all your handles and fixtures too. We did gold to match the gold with the dark blue. Has a little black in it, which matches your faucet inside your shower. And then your Dometic matches your Contour microwave. So you got a nice microwave in here for cooking other stuff. And then all your fun stuff. So you got your heater. You got more USBs, your inverter charger. It's a Renogy. It's a 3,000 watt. Options for Victron too. Since you got everything else Victron going on in here, you can see your fresh water and your wastewater. And then your main components of your water pump, water heater, and dump valve for the gray tank too. So the furnace here, that's your SPAR S2D2 heater. That's going to do all the elevation up to just under 10,000 feet if you're going out in the mountains and stuff like that out west. You have options on your countertop, either a birch or the acacia. There's a few other options too. This one here has a nice lacquer finish. This will last forever on this build. You have options for running boards if you want to. You have your leaf extension here, another spot for just prepping stuff in and out. The button for the macerator for the sink is right next to it too. Flip it on, it's going to pull all that water again through the whole van down to your 20-gallon gray tank under there and get you going. Up top there's 525 watts of solar. There is a Starlink that's flat mounted up there, and then there's still room for those waterproof bags that can kind of contour around everything too. And in the back we're always going to supply a hitch from the factory if you want to do a bike rack. There is options on this for a spare tire carrier, another B2 carrier or Sherpa carrier on the passenger side with the boxes. Chassis wise, we'll talk about it later. We obviously could do all-wheel drive, same layout. You're gonna have a massive pull-out drawer here. That we can get all to your gear super easily. You're gonna see the Starlink router in the back. You're gonna see a little light here. It's daytime now, but at night it brightens this whole inside. So your heater goes to the front of the van and to the back. So you have a heated garage. It's also going to heat your bed, being that it has those slats when they're really cold. It's actually really great. On the water side, so you have a 12-volt hot water heater. It's 2.5 gallon. You have a 30-gallon fresh tank that's gravity filled. This is accessed for winterizing and stuff like that. You got an outdoor shower. All your pieces are in here for that. Also an easy way to fill your fresh tank, something we now supply. So if you have a hose that doesn't have a shut off of the hose, you put this in and now you have yourself a little shut off and you can turn it on so you're not running back and forth, overfilling your tank and all that fun stuff. Then you're gonna have storage in here too. And again, a way to access all your dump valves and drainage and a way to winterize it. On your driver's side, you're gonna have ventilation, more ventilation. You're gonna have another USB, so if you have one of those inflatable kayaks or something like that, or even a bike, you want to have a air pump to fill it up, you got access for that. These are switches just for seeing inside. This is your gray tank heating pad. It's auto regulating, you don't have to worry about it. Also while you're filling, you can see your fresh, you can see your gray, battery power for that matter too, the voltage there. You have access to inside, all the stuff. We'll flip the switch on for you. And then super easy now to access everything is all your 120 and 12 volt fuse panel, breaker panel, all combined in one spot. As always from us, serviceability is always in mind. Behind these black clips, there's all the screws, walls come completely out, and someone can easily service if anything major component wise needed to be replaced. And then of course you see across here, this is the awning, the rod to open that up. As we walk to the side, I'm gonna run down the systems again. So it's coming with 600 amp hours lithium, 60 amp DC to DC charger, 525 watts of solar, a 3,000 watt inverter charger, and you have your shore power here too. That's got a little dog bone. This customer, again, it was already sold, so this isn't standard, they added it. This is just a ladder to access for cleaning panels or anything else up there. She just likes the look of it, I think. And then you took a peek underneath, you'll see the gray tank and the heating pad underneath that. Thanks for joining me on a tour. Again, this is the Castaway model. This is the floor plan 22NS. There is other floor plans for this model. The sale price of this is $135,000. Everything you see, minus a couple options that the customer added, but that is the sale price. Van model, everything out the door. It's RVA certified. Take a 20-year loan or less on it. Pay cash. That's including the Starlink and everything that's optional. If you want to reach out to us and talk about it, it's nomadrvs.com, Instagram nomad_RVS, and we're actually moving soon, but it's right down the road here, and we're going to be pushing a lot of these out for you guys.
Steve, always a pleasure to have you on the channel. Thank you for taking the time to show us your newest creation. I love the value that you're offering. A Sprinter Mercedes van, diesel engine, with the full conversion, plumbing, shower, toilet for $135,000. Can't beat that.
Yep, all in.
I'll put links in the description so you guys can click over. Thanks for having us.